Hi everybody, I'm Sasha, an English teacher and methodologist. Now I help other people reach their language goals, but let's go back to the times when English was just my dream that seemed almost impossible. In the previous episode, I told you about my first day in New York and how I got to the ocean. So let me just remind you about that. I went to bed exhausted and happy. Where am I? I should be somewhere by the ocean. I couldn't see anything from the window. It was too dark. I was looking forward to the next morning. The next morning, I woke up starving. I was very, very hungry. I took a shower, got dressed, and checked out. I went outside and what I saw was a nice area, but there was no ocean around. I had to understand where I was and what I had to do next. For some reason, I couldn't configure the internet on my phone, but I knew that there was free internet in the libraries, and I checked a nearby library. There, I texted a couple of messages to my family and friends, and then I heard someone speaking English, but with a very strong Russian accent.
Hello, I need give me internet connection.
It was such a relief. Before going to America, I thought I would speak only with Americans 24/7. What a naive girl. It turned out to be much harder than I thought. Every evening I had such a terrible headache because I had to speak English all day long and explain myself, which was so hard and stressful. That's why I was incredibly happy to hear that there was somebody I could speak Russian with. I approached that girl, we started talking. She was also on this work and travel program. She asked me if I was hungry and I said, yes, I'm starving. All right. There is a Russian Orthodox church community we can go to. They are very helpful and they can treat us with a bowl of borscht. Oh my god, borscht sounded so unusual and so special in this context. We went to that church. The guys there treated us with delicious Russian food. We sang songs and played games. It was fun. And they also helped me with finding accommodation. After we said goodbye to each other, one guy from the community took me to the apartment that he was renting out for students of this work and travel program. We arrived. I loved the place. I loved that there were many people and I hoped I'd find friends there. The guy said that there was everything I needed for a good sleep except for a pillow. There was no pillow, so I had to go and buy it. He explained how I could get to the nearest shopping mall, and I went there. Our meeting with the ocean, again, was delayed. Now it was a pillow issue between us. A pillow issue doesn't sound like a big deal, right? But as you have probably noticed, I'm a master of making big deals out of nothing. I spent I don't know how much time in this shopping mall. The thing is that it seemed huge supermarket, crazy packages, very bright, lots of everything. I was studying every package. I loved just watching people. Everybody was buying stuff in bulk. Time stopped for me. Finally, I bought this pillow. Everything was great. That was my first American possession, by the way, my own American pillow. But when I went outside, I realized that it was already a very, very late night. When I saw my bus departing from the bus stop, I rushed to catch it, but I missed it. The bus driver shrugged his shoulders. His lips were soundlessly saying, I am sorry. The last bus going in the direction of my apartment was gone. And here I realized that the only thing I knew about the place I was staying at was the bus number. And I didn't know my exact address. I thought I'd just catch the same bus back and get off at the same bus stop. Now imagine me, standing in the middle of the night at the bus stop, alone, holding a huge pillow, and again I didn't know where to spend the night. I looked at the bus stop bench, I looked at the pillow. Guess what idea I came up with? And that is the end of the third episode. A little spoiler, everything's fine, I'm okay. But I will tell you next time whether my sleep that night was comfortable enough or not. To make this listening more practical, go to check the script. I've added a Russian translation there, as well as the vocabulary list and some exercises. So learn the vocabulary, do the exercises, and be ready for the next episode.